Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Saturday, January 30th. And if you guys have been following along for the last almost 2 weeks, you know tonight is the last day that we are officially in quarantine. Tomorrow, we are allowed by the CDC standards to go back out into the wild. So again, Jess is feeling fine. No new symptoms. Taste and smell slowly coming back. But starting next week, well, tomorrow we can go out and we will take full advantage. But starting next week, a little bit of normalcy. Jess will go back to work for a day on Monday, I believe. Michaela back to school for 2 days a week, tutoring, and back to dance, in-person dance. Who's excited about going back to dance? Yeah, it's been a rough couple weeks, but we survived. It's Sunday. Niece Ollie got back yesterday from the San Francisco trip we were going together. So back to just a little bit of normalcy. And we finished rearranging the house for the most part. Neighbor was able to help move the treadmill from upstairs. Somehow we got it out of that room and carried it downstairs and across the street. It was insane. It was tough for sure. But we got it done, so that's out of the house. So Jess's office is all set up. She'll need to get a desk. She's using kind of the table I was using. But it's going to be the office / a little bit of storage in there, which is what it was anyway. Nothing too crazy. We need to get her some bookshelves or whatnot to set up behind her. Look like a real desk. And then we moved the chair that was down here that Potter slept on all day in the downstairs office upstairs in the bonus room to add to the sofa beanbag chair that we just bought, and then put the spare bed down here against the wall where my office was. So I've got my office in there on one wall, and then the other wall is just a spare bed and then like a side table. So it's perfect. It's fully functional. If we do have people stay over or visit or whatnot, they'll kind of have their own space. Plenty of room in there now. It's basically a bed and a desk, and they'll have their own like shower and bathroom and all that stuff. So it's the way it used to be set up, way better. And now Jess and I are separate, so that's better too. So that way we're not trying to move around for, why are you laughing? I think Michaela's laughing because I said Jess and I will be separate, which is good. I just meant for office space, so we don't have to move out if we have calls at the same time. Anyways, it's not about the offices. It's not about anything. It's about tomorrow being free. The last sleep, full freedom. I'm really excited for Jess. I'm sure she'll take full advantage. We'll go out to dinner or something, or pick up some food, or take a drive, or who knows. So tonight, gonna do a little beer, a little Resident Culture, which is another one of my favorite breweries out here in Charlotte. It's Resident Culture, Heist, and High Branch are my three favorite. No particular order. I lean towards High Branch because they're closer, and I've just been, going there for years and years, and they are phenomenal. But I think Resident Culture maybe, if Resident Culture is number one, High Branch to me is, it's 1A and 1B, and then Heist is definitely the third, but they're phenomenal. So going to do a little double universe. And believe me, it was a double universe for the last 2 weeks. One universe was being quarantined and just trying to survive. And the other universe is everyone being able to do, whatever normalcy we have now. So how appropriate. Double universe, Resident Culture. It is a Hazy IPA. It's 8.2 by volume, which I feel is perfect to celebrate this evening. Tomorrow's an even bigger celebration, but tonight, at the very least, it is able to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, the horizon, using my fantastic Beers with Barton birthday gift I got from best friend. So we're excited about it. And tomorrow's Sunday. It's been a long 12, 13 days, whatever it ended up being. I think it was 12. And just really hoping Jess's taste and smell come back pretty quick, because that You know, slowly but surely, she's able to. She tried a couple beers with me tonight. So she's able to kind of start smelling a little bit and tasting a little bit. So it's on the way up. And all is good. So Double Universe, Hazy IPA, 8.2. Drinks like an 8.1. And tonight, it's a guzzler because it's celebration time. And, you know, pretty happy with what we've done with the house, but also back to some sort of normalcy tomorrow. Especially excited for Michaela. I know the last 2 weeks were kind of tough for her, being kind of stuck. Not being able to go out at all, not being able to go to any of her events. I mean, Jess and I work from home, but, you know, so we figured that out. But for her, we're pretty excited. So cheers. Cheers to the last night. Cheers to normalcy of 2021, whatever that means. Beers with Barton. Oh, that is a delicious beer. That tastes like freedom. Oh, man. That is very good. Resident Culture, Double Universe. They've got some really cool art. They do a great job. All right, well, hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Good Saturday night. And hope everyone's weekend is as awesome as mine starting tomorrow when I can venture out into the world. That's a heavy boy. This one may be an easy drinker. Because, ooh, yep. It's an 8.2. It's a big boy. Struggling a little bit tonight. It's smooth, solid, full flavor, but man, it's heavy. All right, well, excuse me. Double Universe last night until freedom reigns. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I'm going to be able to go to the barber in actually another 2 weeks, 2 weeks from yesterday. So canceled my appointment, and then that I had planned right before I was supposed to go to San Francisco. Excuse me, and then went to look to reschedule last week, and it was booked up, which happens all the time. So looking forward to getting a little cleanup and feeling fresh. All right, guys, good evening, good night. Until next time, Michaela. No.